35.
35. What you do for a living?
I'm an escort. What?
So you get paid to have sex with men?
Correct.
What you calling me for? You already got to pull them in the
No, listen. But I'm trying, you know what I'm saying, to, you know, I just want to, you know, one friend, that's it.
So the men you sleeping with, they can't be your friend?
I mean, they okay, you know, they already occupied, they are married and stuff like that, you know, so yeah.
Well, the reality of the escort ward, the men are married. Never thought about it that way.
Exactly. So I'm trying to get out that game, and I want a nice friend, you know, and stuff like that.
So you want a man to date you while you're an escort?
I mean, I said if we like get there, I would stop.
So in the front part, are you guys being intimate?
Oh, you saw me in a...
The guys you're looking for now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just searching for now. Yeah.
But you're saying friend, but you want this friendship to become something serious, right?
Yeah, you know, eventually, like, you know, we have to see where it's going. You know, I can't just say, oh, I'm going to be in a relationship with you. I have to learn you just as well as he has to learn me.
Well, let me ask you, have you ever had a boyfriend while you've been an escort?
I have, of course, I have 11 kids.
Are you being honest?
I'm being very honest with you. Yeah.
How many baby daddies do you have?
I have 2.
Okay, so you couldn't be with any of those men?
No, because he's a mess. He was toxic, my first baby daddy.
How old are your kids?
My daughter is 14 years old with a 2-year-old. And
your 14-year-old daughter has a 2-year-old daughter?
Hey everyone, welcome to Shimmer Girl Talks. I have a Kendra G reaction and I'm just doing the audio. I will leave the actual video in the description box for anyone who might be interested in watching it. This is actually a sad case that I believe is fairly prevalent within the Black community. We have this 35-year-old mother of 11 who is an escort. The sisterhood and Black women not being able to be held accountable is why this is even a thing. And the fact that this woman is on a platform where millions of people will see it with no shame, no apprehension about showing this part of her life to everybody, lets you know that there is no shame in society anymore. Now, I don't believe for a second that this woman only has 2 baby daddies. I don't buy that. And I did a video over a year ago now when women come onto the Kendra G platform saying, you know, I'm just looking for a friend, knowing full well they want something more than just a friend. Stating that you want a friend in and of itself is not the issue. The thing is, a lot of these women, their so-called friends in the past have been F-buddies, friends with benefits, and those women have not been able to get anything more than just eggplant out of those men. So when they end up with children by those men, then they want to take a different tactic. Oh, I'm not looking for anything too serious. You know, I just want to, you know, meet somebody and maybe we can go to lunch sometime. They want more than that, but they can't come out and say, well, you know, I want a husband. Some of them will say that, but they know that they're going to probably get clowned and dogged. Now, this woman is 35 years old. I believe that's what she said. And as I've mentioned on my channel multiple times before, 20 years ago would have put her at 15. So I was trying to talk to young women as far back as 20 years ago, even further back than that. I did a paper on promiscuity back when I was a teenager in school in the mid 80s. And I've said that before. The problem with the women in our community, in society, is promiscuity is celebrated, encouraged, but trying to be a wife and be, create a nuclear family is frowned upon, is viewed as not, being obtainable. But the funny thing is these women will try to obtain it after making decisions like this. Kendra G and women like her. Kendra G is a feminist and she's in a sisterhood. And I feel she's bitter towards marriage. And I plan to do a reaction to that. I listened to somebody else's reaction to her talking about marriage. She could try to pretty it up as much as she can, but we know that she is not happy about her current situation, in my opinion. But a lot of these women, they talk about their careers. I'm going off on a tangent. Oh, my career is enough for me. I don't need to shrink for a man, this, that, and the other. But I'm going to get to that eventually. But Kendra G is in the sisterhood and she cannot talk as plainly as she needs to women like this. Kevin Samuels would have set this young woman straight, which is why women today still hate that man, even though he's been in the ground for about 3 years now. Here's the thing. There's a man that may want this woman. I mean, there are simps out there. I mean, yeah, there are simps out there. So there is a man out there that likely wants that woman. But she feels that she deserves something more than the tag-a-rags bums or whatever that she's been laying up with. Now, I forgot what she said that she wants whoever that man is, to make. I think she wants him to make a certain amount of money. I don't remember what that number is. But I try to tell young women before they even get to this place to prioritize marriage. And then you have your children with your husband. But society, especially in the Black community, it's have your children, worry about a husband later. And Kendra, she asked this woman, okay, so after you meet somebody, are you going to give up your escort lifestyle? This is where the failure to pair bond topic comes into play. It is highly unlikely that this woman is going to give up giving her body to other men. The best man in creation can approach her, get down on one knee, be her protector, her provider. He would be an idiot to do so. Sorry to say. But she could find a man who would do all of that for her, and she's still going to skip out on him because she has made herself, I don't know how I want to word it, but used to having different and various men on her. And that brings different spirits. This is actually a sad story, in my opinion. But it's even sadder because you're going to find that most Black women will not call this out. They literally will not call this out. And her 14-year-old daughter is following in her footsteps. Her daughter, 14, has a 2-year-old. I need help understanding why the women in particular in our community will not call out this behavior. I remember a couple of years ago, I did a video, a Kendra G reaction video, and it was a young woman. I think she was, I want to say she was 26. Don't quote me on it. She had 7 children and she was on there pregnant with her 8th child. There are multiple solutions being told to Black women to get the type of lifestyles that they want, the soft life, being protected and cared for by a husband. But then they go out there and they look for alternatives. Randoms that they lay up with, get pregnant by. And you have women such as myself, and it's not just me, trying to warn young women before they get to even one baby out of wedlock. And as I said, I was trying to talk to women 20 years ago. I would love to know this hold that feminism and the sisterhood has on a young woman's mind. Young women, I'm trying to tell you that is not, listening to the sisterhood is not conducive to getting you the life that you eventually want. And see, one thing that the sisterhood tells women is they can be as irresponsible as this woman in this video, 11 children at the age of 35, and there's going to be this savior, this captain, save a baby mama escort that's going to come in and give her the provision, the protection, and the stability that she seeks. Now, I actually kind of feel sorry for this woman because she did not get the proper guidance as a young woman. And the fact that her 14-year-old child is going down that same road, I just don't get it. I mean, and as I've said before, I was raised by a single mother, and I vowed that I would not be. I was 14, as a matter of fact, when I said I would never be a single mother. And I'm not. So that was my topic for today. Again, someone like Kendra G cannot help these women because she's in the same situation herself. But I plan to do a separate reaction to her, Kendra G, talking about marriage. And I'll talk to you later.